Hello.
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 Hello there.
Hello. And remember, like, subscribe, and ring it, baby.
Well, she's cranked up and ready to go, and she's running smooth.
Smooth as silk, baby. Glad you're back. Glad
Good
you
to see
are back.
everybody.
It was good to see Creed for the first time in a week, and boy, was he so man! I tell you, sugar wouldn't have melted in his mouth.
Yeah, happy to be back. No, I need a day of rest. I'm not kidding you. Thank God. So got to chase. Be back regular schedule starting tomorrow, and
yes, it'll be interesting to get back to normal around here. It's been a rough week. I've had my hands full with a little bit of everything, but it's all good. We made it through. Here we are. Look at this truck, Creed. I know you're a connoisseur of a truck full of stuff, and man, that is a truck full of stuff.
Thank you, PJ. Great to see everybody. Minimal damage, I guess. Only one strike and one member gone, and a couple other viewers that are pissed off. So I mean, that's
I don't know what to do but do what I do. Period. Whoa, look at that. That was a nice move to dodge the spike strip. Spike strip.
Where we at in Texas?
Texas. All of our chases today will come from either Texas or Florida. It won't be that hard to figure out which ones are where. This is Texas, the Lone Star State.
2 for 2 for Tuesday, I guess.
4 chases, because yesterday I had like 9 because we were welcoming Creed back, and instead I had Bishop with me, and Bishop had a family emergency of some sort. I don't know what it is because I haven't heard back from him.
He just left
yesterday.
Be right. He did like a BRB and just never came back.
I knew it was bad when he went down into the lower area. Hey, Poppy. He went down into the lower backstage area. Another avoided spike strip. And then he was gone. Like he left the studio. And I'm like, well, he will not be back.
I love that he doesn't even like, hey, sorry I had to jump out, leave y'all alone, or hey, sorry something came up, or hey, sorry about that. What weird behavior, man. I don't get it. It's the same thing. While I was on vacation, I hear from Emily 15 times a day between texts and phone calls while I'm gone. Here we are back today, first full day at home. I texted her this morning when I got up. I texted her this afternoon, and I just texted her about an hour ago. I've heard nothing.
Oh, well.
From her.
She knows you're back home now.
Yeah,
she knows you're not out, what they call it, catting around, spreading your seed.
It's very weird behavior from people sometimes.
Wild oats.
Don't get it.
Some would say.
Don't know.
Parking lot. Who's going to catch me in this parking lot? Nobody.
Yeah, typical. Perfect truck, though. Perfect amount of crap in the back.
I mean, it's loaded.
Ever had a pickup truck that had 0 things in the back of it? Because I don't remember.
No, I mean, was that a fire hose just laying on the ground over there? No, because it's at least had some sort of garbage of some sort in the back. It just doesn't happen. But the amount of stuff that's in this one, I don't know if this person works in construction or they just collect garbage for fun. That's a lot. A hell of a lot. Oh, turtles. You like turtles? That's good. Good to see you, turtle.
Like he has some mono turtles.
I don't know. I've taken all my stuff away. I put away all the equipment. I shut it down. You know, I'm like a kid. You know, Dad comes home from out of town business. I said, Dad, look, I painted that door you told me you wanted to paint. Oh, you did? You used the wrong kind of paint, the wrong kind of brush. That definitely is not the way I told you to paint that door, son. But we'll just take it out back and set it on fire later. But yeah, Ronnie, good to see you. I actually also I saw that he had passed away. Drummer for the Rolling Stones.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. When did that happen?
Today, like not too long ago.
Okay, well, I was kind of catching up on the old Facebook, and
he was no spring chicken. Let's get
Crystal,
right.
I heard a great story. We listened to one of the best radio shows out there. It's called Handle on the Law. Almost the entire trip back yesterday, and heard a great story about Taco Tuesday, and the people that owns that actually copyrighted that. And over the past few years have been going after Mexican restaurants and places that use that, which is crazy. With a cease and desist.
Look at all these. They have officers just lining the streets now trying to get them. We've done missed like 4 spike strips. Now they're everywhere. Taco Tuesday. Who knew that? I did not know that. I thought it was just like just another Manic Monday. Taco Tuesday. Where were you last night? Wednesday?
One or two little in there. Mikey ran a few people off.
And I don't know how. I do know how, but at the same time, I thought the first word on our page says sense of humor required. And I gave a disclaimer, by the way, Creed, at the beginning. There was a disclaimer.
Yeah, well, it happens. I like the group chat. There's a group chat with about 8 people in there. Only one person responded, and Mikey was devastated.
Oh, yeah. They all hate me in there now. I will leave that group, and only Crystal will be able to send messages to me ever again.
Carol, to you and everybody else that helped out while we were gone, I appreciate that.
Yeah, it helped out tremendously.
I got to watch I did not get to. I got a lot of catching up to do if I ever do get to it. But I did watch like the last 30 minutes or so of the OG show, which was fun.
That was pretty insane. I thought for sure we were going to get in big trouble for that show, but we didn't. It was actually monetized, no problem.
Big Hoss says, Mickey, you and your guest host did very well. Good job. Welcome back, Reed. Like I said, minimal damage. It's not bad. I'm
yeah,
right, not bad.
And it's like, I can't believe this. Big Muddy
Matt, good to see you. Waving right along.
Glad you're safe. Matt does a very dangerous job that is very underappreciated. We're glad he's doing well.
That's right, Sergeant. First month, already got one going.
Don't worry. There's more time left in this month for me to run more people off. Yeah. It's not over yet.
Good.
Oh, here comes the man to defend himself. Here comes Bishop. Here he comes.
Hey, guys, really sorry about just jumping out and my weird behavior.
Hey, Bishop's back.
Hey, I'm back, Mikey. Sorry about that.
24 hours later.
I told Creedus, I don't know what happened. I don't know if he's still alive. He said, I'll be right back.
I told you I'd be right back, didn't I? Did I say I'll be back in 10 minutes? 20 minutes? No. I told you I'd be back.
It was not that she was pregnant by any means. It's that we're doing a little ceremony in New York also in September before the big one in October. And my grandpa,
the real one?
Who 50-50 really, because we're going to do a ceremony at Pope. But yeah, my grandmother there's no way that she would have been able to make it to South Carolina in October. So, first grandson, favorite grandson,
Oh, wow. I think highly of yourself.
I know.
First and best.
Yeah. Why do it again? We did it perfectly the first time.
Thank you, Trisha.
Grandma coming in. What did she say? What words did she give you right off the bat?
It was really funny. The first thing she didn't 100% understand what Emily, who was on the phone, on Messenger with me. And I tell her, she goes, "Oh, that'll be okay." Giving us, yeah, you can do it here in the back of the yard. That was really funny. It was a funny moment that I had to explain,
Well, I mean, you got your better half to explain it, I bet. I bet she was doing a bang-up job.
she no. CWA, good to see you. That's right, Chip.
CWA.
Absolutely. Yes.
I don't think I'll ever have a 1 unless something happens.
Yeah, this is makeup time for just abandoning. Shit,
Abandoning? I told him I'd be right back. How's that abandonment? I come back, didn't I? I'm back. I knew everyone was waiting with bated breath. They're like, oh, God.
Something funny that I know while I was gone, I was reading about. We were talking about Flaming Amy's the other day. And the bowl thing was brought up. And remember we were watching the franchise video for the bowl concept and everything?
Yes.
Yeah, they're closing it down.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, they have not enough staff, and they're having some family issues or something, I guess. So
again, as most businesses that use that as an excuse, it's just not profitable enough. Let's be honest.
Did you guys? Did anybody ever buy one of those franchises? And if they did, does that mean they have to close those down too? That's my question. You have to shut her down.
Well,
was there a thing about that you could buy a franchise?
Yeah, we watched the video.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to find information because we were talking about how good those burritos are, and the only thing that had popped up on YouTube was a video of them trying to sell that concept as a franchise.
Oh,
didn't work out too well, I guess.
Yeah.
And plus, Bishop said last time he went, it was bad.
Well, I didn't want to bring it up to you, Creed. I knew you'd take the news badly, so that was my cross the bear. But you said that Big Red, is that his name?
Right. Big Mike, Big Red.
Yep. Getting a little loose there. Sorry. Anyways, that he had went and it wasn't good. You brought that up to me, so I said, well, hey, he's bringing it up. I might as well tell him the truth, So,
I remember...
It was a little off. It was a little off.
Yeah, I remember initially not hearing great things about it.
I always thought it was good. I always thought it was great. But
Ulysses coming in hot with 50 bones. What's up? Welcome back, Creed. Thank you. Good to see you.
Ulysses, you need to hire this guy. He's a wheel man up here. Look at him. He's making his way through there, dodging spike strips.
Hello, Shelly.
He'd be good in the import-export business.
All right, so I can't give Bish too much crap. And Bish didn't run people off of the channel, get members, and get a strike off the channel.
Hey, yeah. So
Bishop had to spend all night last night taking down videos either.
What are you guys talking about?
Oh, yeah, did you?
Taking down videos for what? What did you?
His brother.
My brother Jack, cooking with Jack. But he was nice enough this time to just submit it and say, hey, you got 7 days to take it down, or I'm going to give you a strike. So
your brother cooking with Jack.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Bishop, you ever checked out Cooking with Jack? You were on one time.
We do.
I was on this one time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. When we were talking about Cooking with Jack, yeah. The guy that looks like me, hat on, backwards cooking.
Oh, yes. Okay, yes.
So I found something and sent it over to Mikey. This is quite a while ago when we first discovered Mikey's brother cooking. And there is a lot of talk on Reddit and other places about how much of a douchebag dick jerk this dude is. Like,
Mikey?
No, Mikey's brother, Jack.
Jack. Well, apple don't fall from the tree.
This is kind of proof, which is kind of funny. And again, listen, if you're a moron and don't understand how you can grow your channel and or how that benefits you.
Now he's calling people morons. Go ahead.
Then so be it. Some people don't get it. Some people don't understand.
Creed's left, but he hasn't changed a bit.
No. Creed's more disgruntled than ever. Are you kidding me?
Oh, yeah. Creed come back hot and he did.
Yes, Kelly. I was perfectly fine before I met Emily. I was perfectly fine being a bachelor.
I personally thought Creed would never get married.
No, I think my parents, I didn't ask. They thought I'd ever get married.
I didn't.
I had a few chances here and there. I screwed them up.
Close calls.
Yeah, we'll call them close calls. Yeah,
ooh, that was close. Almost had to marry that one.
That's
Watch
right.
out, bud. Jeez.
Is that a cop just casually walking across the street?
Right, yeah.
Yeah, he's like sashaying kind of.
Calling the casual cop.
Hey, Terminator.
Terminator's here. Good to see you. Hope you're feeling better. Hope your face is taken care of.
Your fate? What else did you do, Mikey? Jeez, you're having to pull down videos. You hurt
Minimal
Terminator's
damage.
face.
Minimal damage, B.
I'm gonna have to. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to leave the channel like for a little while. Like, be disciplined.
You're gonna have to leave the territory and come back when you learn a new move. Okay?
It's about at that point now where I'm gonna have to just take a week off like Creed and just be gone.
Change your name. Hey, it's Mickey.
Mickey's back.
Yeah, who said something like that, Mikey? Now, I don't know the context in which it was said, nor did I take the time to even ask. I actually asked a bunch of questions while I was gone. A very slow response from Mikey.
I had my hands full. Needless to say.
Listen, Carol, right there with you. We should have known at that point. We should have just abandoned him like Bishop did to Mikey yesterday. When you talk about that kind of craziness.
Who puts mayo on their lettuce? Well,
he does. That's what Jack. That was one of the.
He said, "Don't never put condiments on the bread. Put it on the piece of lettuce." So
that's
if
why
you don't have lettuce, you're in trouble.
I like shredded lettuce, so I just mix it up in a bowl and then throw it on.
Is anybody surprised this is my first marriage? Were you guys expecting me to say like 3 or 4?
I think so. Probably at least one.
Well, Creed, you're a little long in the tooth, so.
All 3 of us are on our. I'm going into my first. Mikey's on his one and only, and Bish, as far as we know, but he likes to hold secrets sometimes, so you never know. There might have been
marriage.
Yes, yeah,
like secret children or something.
Trust me, there's a web of lies going on at all times.
It's kind of funny. It would be a toss up. Like if somebody asked me, like, out of between Mikey, Bish, or Knox, which one has the most chance of having an illegitimate child that they don't know about?
You'd say Bishop?
It'd be hard. I know Mikey does.
Hell no.
No, I know Mikey does.
Mikey's as pure as the driven snow.
Knox would be like the quickest to go to and say, "Oh, absolutely, Knox." However, I don't know. Like I said, Bishop lives a secret life. So.
Yeah. Listen, like Mikey's brother, the apple don't fall far from the tree. Keep in mind, my second cousin was Charles Carrault. Yes, that's Charles Carrault.
You don't use that nearly as much as you used to back in the day.
You ever heard of Sunday Morning?
You ever heard of Sunday Morning? I think it was on CBS.
Yes,
yeah. Well, you ever read any of his books when he talks about Grandpa Bishop? Well, I'm just letting you know.
Since I'm going back in September, I didn't bring a whole lot back with me. I brought a nice big old bag of salt potatoes back with me.
Salt potatoes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're small potatoes that you cook in a lot of salt, and you just drown them in a giant thing of butter. Oh,
well, just park that in the side yard. Nobody
just
will
drive
notice.
through the landscaping if you must.
Is he out? Yep, there he goes. And
I brought back some West Virginia pepperoni rolls. I was kind of mad. I could only get the red bag when we were in West Virginia the first time around. We got a runner. But I got the green bag, the spicy ones.
Oh, careful. A lot of landscaping.
One jump. Jungle cat.
Wow. God, who's this person? Look, this lady or somebody is running.
Hide in one of the big trash bins. I heard that's a good thing to do.
Is it really? A lot of oil leaks in that family.
Oh my God! Yeah, whatever park's right behind that one's not as bad. That's the newest.
This driveway's got tons of skid marks in it. That person just ran. Was that person standing there when the criminal come by?
Yeah, probably. I would have jumped too. Oh,
here comes the police jumping the fence now. Agility. Look at them over there. Oh, that one fell down. Did you see that guy fall down when he jumped the fence? He busted his ass. There's a lot of police.
Yeah, and they're all going the same way. Like, they're all programmed the same?
Like ants.
Cul-de-sacs. Get them every time if you can't drive right up straight through and go into the yards.
I like that we're looking everywhere. Did he go inside the house? Because that lady come running like within seconds.
Carol tried to make a Cobra burger, but we had no Doritos or beef jerky.
There's always next time.
Do you think maybe he covered himself in oil and he's laying down right now?
Is that a baby they just took out of the house? What is that white thing? Dog? Okay, it's a dog.
Is that where
okay.
a pool used to be there on the side, or why the dead spot?
I think that's
UFO landing pad?
Possibly, or the Devil's Stomping Grounds.
Maybe a RC car racetrack?
Baseball
Kids got
mound.
some. Oh, baseball mound. I like that.
I wish I could be famous.
Yeah, you want to be famous?
Oh.
You want to buy followers, primes, and viewers?
Will they
We
leave?
can't even, guys, it's kind of weird. We can't even delete those, by the way. Can't ban them, can't delete them.
Yeah, that's really crazy. They know something we don't know. 250 here. If you could, please like this video so we can get even more people here to see what's going on. Got 3 more chases to
Hey,
go.
Haley. It's a 2 for 2 for Tuesday.
Haley's hung in there while you were gone. Unlike some people, Haley was there.
Carol, I certainly hope that I don't see you on that chapter sometime. Hi, thanks for texting, calling, doing anything. I was just telling them while I was gone, each day was a minimum of 15 calls and texts.
Is that some lady in her house coat? And it looks like she had like a mud mask on. Look,
She looks scared.
she looks terrifying.
Did you leave the doors open by any chance?
I'm going to say this guy's in the house.
Yeah, am I the only one that ever keeps their doors locked?
Oh, all the time.
No, she left this morning while I was sound asleep. The door locked. Can you imagine what it's been like? Can you imagine what it's been like since I've been gone?
I locked the door.
Okay, so
The
anyway,
neighbor
somebody has a
children come in
key,
the house and play.
and whoever came in before you had left both doors
I
unlocked.
locked the door.
Okay. Are you telling me to, again,
No, because
somebody
I-
must have been
I
in here, though?
specifically remember pulling my
Okay,
key out
so
because-
who would have done that then? Because then we have a really big problem, right?
Ghost.
Honey, I'm trying to put the key in the big thing.
Ghost.
That's cool. As a matter of fact, it wasn't even all the way closed.
Ghost.
Yeah.
What?
Wasn't even close. The big door, main door, not the screen door that we don't have a screen for.
This lady is losing her shit in the front yard like Creed right
I'm
now.
just saying, better look into it. Stop by the store on the way back.
No, they forgot because I've been on the phone ever since I
Did you make me a
great
spicy
day.
pepperoni roll before you come in here?
Great day. Yeah, Kofi, you can get back. Remember, we have rules.
Creed, have you checked your computer yet to see if anyone was dancing on furniture while you were gone?
I haven't yet. I'll check the camera. Check the cameras. Make sure they use toasters during the lesbian party.
All right.
Thankfully-
BRB. I'll actually be back this time. Maybe. I don't know.
I
We'll
doubt
see.
it.
You got the light at the door and didn't stop at the store, so the wedding is off.
Wedding's off. It's just done. It's over with. Did she forget to pick you up Mountain Dews? Did she not have Mountain Dews for you in the house before?
Nothing when
home?
I came home. No, we don't even have even a potato chip.
That's how you know she didn't.
I didn't even see his RF thing behind him.
Yes, that was to celebrate loss of a member. I was like, I didn't do anything.
Hey, not the first time you've been called RF.
No, it's not. It won't be the last, probably. How many animals do these people have in the house? They keep coming out with critters.
Hi, Virginia.
They found everything but this guy in this house.
Did you watch Raw last night, Mikey?
I did not, and I don't think I missed much. I try to miss Raw as much as I can.
Trisha, we like to peek into people's garages as well. I get it.
Yeah, garage door. Can we open the garage door? Is there a way in there? Are they patting down that person right there? Is that person
Against
naked?
the wall.
It's so
Ready to go.
weird. It's can we open up the garage door and have a yard sale?
Nice. $771. I dropped that
Ooh,
pretty quickly.
wow. Did you do any gambling while you were gone?
Yeah, we stopped on the way and on the way back. The one on the way back, extending it, was great. Oh God, no, Loud. It's just it has a big ass, dirty window in it, whatever, glass,
Dirty glass.
and I looked into getting a screen for it, and I think it would be cheaper to buy a whole new door. It would be just to replace the screen on it proper.
Well, it happens. I like that the whole family's outside now, and they still haven't got this guy out.
James, we've been together for like 6 years.
They're practically married.
Yeah.
All they gonna get is a piece of paper.
See bass.
Sea bass. Good to see everybody. Look, we had good crowds though while you were gone. I'm not gonna lie.
That's good.
Crowds, really good.
Lonzo from hot, sunny Florida. I can't imagine what it's like there. I will say the weather. Well, it's home in New York. It's very nice. Cool at night. Where we don't. I mean, it got a little warm here and there, but nothing like this. Just hot, oppressive, just BS that we deal with on a daily basis. The thing is, though, it cools off at night, and you got those really nice mornings. You're getting down, like mid 60s with very low humidity. Although it rained the entire way to West Virginia because we stayed the night at Hollywood Casino. And Mikey, I spent 2 weeks straight, just about every other day, calling at after 10 p.m. to try to get a free comp room, and they've been sold out since then. Just before I said to Mom, I said, you better book the Holiday Inn Express across the way. I said, no, you know what? Try calling them. Here's my card, whatnot. She calls and gets a room, like automatically. I said, Dad, seriously, I must have made a dozen phone calls easily to try and get one. Just they didn't have any. And then on the way back, we were 5 exits from that, and I was tired as could be. And I was like, just for the hell of it, you want me to call and see if they got a free room for me? And sure enough, they did. I couldn't believe it. I guess that was a big thank you for all the time and effort I put in to try and get one.
They said, oh, he's calling again. Go ahead and take the call. Why not? Feel bad for the kid.
Yeah.
Somebody said they think he's hiding in the attic.
Well, who were they frisking on the side of the thing then?
I don't know. Maybe they were filling somebody up just for fun. Oh my God.
Or left it on the table. I was 19 years old. All right, Trisha, that's a little.
Ooh, that's super creepy.
I just leave it. I have to. I'm in and out of this house a million times. I cannot stand not having at least the screen door locked. At the very least.
Garage doors coming.
There you go, Trisha. Good to go. Are they hoarders?
Oh, it's automatic. Stop pushing on it.
It's pallets full of oil.
Yes.
For their vehicles.
They've invested heavily in oil.
What?
Wow. Oh, hold on. My stocks are in.
Oh,
the Dow is now down. But don't worry. We're going into another chase. So I guess he was in the garage.
Yes,
I don't know. Wow. That is super creepy, Trisha. Did you call the law?
I would hope so.
I hope you called the law.
Shelly, I got a nice balance. Doge went up quite a bit. I only played once or twice for about half an hour. That's all I had time to do. We were hanging out.
I know GameStop was up when I looked last time.
What's up?
Yeah.
Wow.
Thinking about selling mine because I've made a lot off of it right now.
I didn't see those.
There's the lead officer, Creed.
No, I'd be perfectly fine if we just keep pets around. I'm okay with that. That's all right with me, actually.
You're a little old to be having children.
That's right. I am old.
No, I'm saying.
Wow, that was a quick pit. Drove right through it.
Well, that's the way. If you're going to do it, Creed, you got to do it like that. You keep on keeping on.
In the garage, trash bags full of gas from earlier this year. It's funny when you hear people making jokes about stuff like that, and then you start actually seeing pictures of that happening.
People did stupid stuff, like just really stupid. Stop sticks. Okay, I got a question. This might be dumb. Is there a difference between stop sticks and spike strips?
Great question. Moon Willow, great to see you. I don't know.
See, look at
Anybody
those. Those look like big padded something.
Everybody keep an eye on Nightbot. Memberships are live and it's true, and we lost one, so we need to.
We're looking to replace anyone that would like to join and become a member.
If you have a sense of humor, as it says, that is required. FYI.
Please, for God's sakes.
Thank you, Raph.
Just think about, spinning them out.
Doug, were they abbreviated episodes, though, while I was gone? Is that what you're telling me? Ooh, hit him in the rear.
It's about 15 minutes too late so far.
Don says no.
Coming in hot. Show going past. I beg to differ.
Oh, Jesus. I mean, listen, if they want to get in, they're going to get in, but at least let them work for it and give you an idea that they're coming. I mean, if I'm in there sound asleep and somebody comes walking through the door, I wouldn't even know it.
They come in your house and set your house on fire? That's awful. That is really awful.
Yeah, but
Cynthia, I mean, it just Josh is a good-looking dude.
Yeah, he is.
Fourth marriage.
Hitting the meth a little bit there. Cynthia,
no
did they have any airships above? And I don't know.
I think Snoopy was saying yesterday that there was a chase going on in the New Jersey area that was a doozy.
It is an airport. He announced his departure. FYI, Carol. I'm not just saying like we look at our numbers every single day and notice that somebody dropped out. Just want to clear that up.
It was an announced leaving. Okay, so this is interesting. This is a 18-wheeler has been stolen full of lumber.
Yes, yesterday, by the way.
Just yesterday, yes.
Shadow casting and the VCR quality tells you. Imagine what that would be worth today.
Oh, why? $1 billion, maybe?
That's why I got just stacks of wood just sitting behind my house.
Hey, Lambo Red.
Hello.
Red didn't even say hi to me.
Well, you're associated, guilt by association.
It's my association with Mikey, right? That I got it. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Now that I'm the most hated man on the channel.
Hey, Brett.
Brett, the billionaire cowboy. Good to see you.
I was going to say, when I left, numbers were more around 500. We're like 220 today.
Well,
I mean,
a lot has changed.
A lot happens on Reddit. A lot of folks on Reddit about us.
Bitch, I didn't see your RF behind you until you left. And I asked Mikey, and then I got a laugh because
good.
First time that's been used, so that's funny.
Yeah, but it's been a while. You know, what did they say, Creed? What's that old saying? Oh, yeah, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Well, Mikey's got one trick, and we all know it now. One time, shame on me. 2 times, well, shame on me for shaming you. You know what I'm saying.
Daniel, good to see you, butter.
Oh, thank you, Daniel. I'm glad somebody thinks so.
Same here, Nancy. Yes.
I get my bifocals checked.
HD's looking different.
It's a
This
mirage.
is best viewed on a one of those big boxes. Oh yeah, happy birthday, Rafa. I'm so sorry.
Happy birthday, Rafa. Yesterday was Ronnie's birthday, wasn't it?
Yes. I don't know. Yes. Do you think that he's taking the lumber back to the woods so it can live with its family again?
Return it to its natural habitat. Like Free and Willy.
Oh my goodness, what happened there? It's on fire.
It's caught fire.
Wow, that escalated quickly.
Yes.
Oh!
There's a little forklift on the back. There goes the tire off of it.
Is that the tire or the...
Yes.
Oh my God!
Tire.
Like a fireball just.
Yeah, I'm
Mario
saying,
just threw that. He's about to hit that.
is that the tire or the propane tank? Maybe.
I don't know, but it's burning like a flame.
Wow.
Set,
Oh.
setting the woods on fire.
You know, if my eyes were still 8-bit like this video was, I'd be able to tell what that is. But unfortunately, my eyes have been upgraded over the years.
I didn't make the video. I just put it up here.
This is live, though, right?
Was
This
there?
is live, yes.
There was a couple of chases while I was gone. Nothing spectacular though, right? Like nothing long. We're still on that like dry spell, basically.
No, nothing great happened.
It's weird, Trisha. I don't know what it's about, but it's a long one. I mean, I don't remember the last time we had sit down for a 45-minute long one. You know, it's been quite a while.
I mean, that's like I said. Oh, look at this cop. He's gonna look at him running beside him.
Yeah. He looked like he was on fire, too. Like, just, there was like a blur behind him. What is
He's moving fast. Here comes the truck, and it's on fire, and all the wood's hanging off the side. There it goes.
Oh, and this guy that was just hanging out there just got split in half by wood. Oh. Oh.
Look,
oh,
what a great
oh.
deterrent to follow him, though. I mean, there's
Yes.
2x4s all over the place.
That really is. That's great.
Oh, there goes the rest of a house.
Ronnie, good to see you. Glad to be back. Back on a full schedule tomorrow. We're back at it.
I could just see one for sure.
One what?
I can only see one.
I just see one.
Said it had been
I just see one truck on fire. Is there another one somewhere I missed?
right there.
Bobby, good to see you.
Bye-bye. What is going on?
Arizona.
Bishop, you ever been to Arizona?
I've not. No, I would like to go to Arizona someday.
This
Does
is only
anybody-
like 20 years old. That's all.
Does anybody ever tell their dogs to shut up and stop barking? That was my question.
No, I don't believe so. Shut up!
Oh, he got him.
Oh,
Oh!
short bus.
Short bus nearly destroyed by lumber. How was little Johnny killed? 2x4 through the window. Very unexpected.
Those parents won't believe those kids.
He's burning up the road.
A truck went by, it was on fire. Yeah, sure it was, kid.
I bet there wasn't many of these trucks that have been involved in chases.
No, I saw where someone had stole a Walmart truck. Like, not the truck, but the trailer. They brought their own truck and just stole
Yeah.
the trailer. And they were saying how difficult it is to drive one of these big rigs. That's not like something you could just
Well,
get in and go.
The older ones, yes. I mean, newer ones. Most of them are
Trucker
automatic.
Creed.
There's even some older that had 2 sticks. Imagine that grinding through those gears.
Creed's got a big old convoy coming on around the corner.
I know Haley up north, it was over 310-ish. I know we got back here, it was like 275, 270, something like that. Gas price.
Ooh. $1.75 here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good for you.
I would never tell a lie.
Tim, is Bane going crazy with all the dog barking, or is that just me?
Bane's just not knowing what to do right now.
Yeah, come visit Arizona in January. Anywhere in January is a little bit better, I suppose. Than what you got to deal with every day here. It's just,
Oh, stolen Buick. I mean, who doesn't want to own a Buick?
I like having a little bit of relief overnight. When you have that, when you walk outside and it's 3 a.m. and it's still 94 degrees and it just hits you like, I just hate those nights.
No, it's a dry heat, right? It's different. It's different.
375 Costco in Vegas. Jesus. I wouldn't be driving
That's-
much.
You just walk everywhere in Vegas, right? He's just throwing an old rug out there in the room.
I think that's too.
Waffle House. Oh,
Good hit.
is he
Good
trying?
hit. Boy, pat yourself on the back, would you?
Wow, yeah.
Oh, crystals.
I'm awesome.
And Waffle House.
Did you guys see that? That's how you do that shit right there, man.
Yeah, go ahead.
Did you see it?
Is this in Jacksonville? Florida. Florida. Is it Jacksonville, Florida?
Possibly, I don't know. Just a Florida.
I almost stabbed a homeless man at Crystal's in Jacksonville one time.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Good day in Arizona today. It's only 110. It's dry.
The driest heat ever. Dear God, turn it down, Mikey.
Crank it up, bro. Good hit. Good hit. Lickle.
Is that true?
142? We'll take it.
That's pretty good. We didn't even make mention of it one time, I think.
I've heard Mikey say it 6 or 7 times, pleading, begging.
Probably messaging everyone.
Yes. Hey, what's the deal, pal?
Yeah.
And you see I went live and you haven't liked it yet?
What's wrong with you?
I never fill up, so I don't really care. It's $10 or whatever I get for $10.
Creed only takes short trips.
Here's a 20. Take a pack of Marlboro Reds out of that. Put the rest on pump 6.
You got Crystals around there, and right off of 95, there's a couple of eggs. I've actually been to 2 Crystals.
Yeah.
I think those are in Georgia, though.
My God, they are not able to pit this car.
I ate at a Crystals after I was at Rain Dogs one time in Jacksonville.
What is Rain Dogs?
That's only where cool people go, Creed. You wouldn't know.
Apparently so. Crystals is a southern, I'll say a southern version of White Castle, but not as good.
Yeah. But
Pew pew.
Running hot, pew pew. Is that a nice pew pew? I don't know much about them.
I got always got to give Wawa's a shout out. They were one of the first ones. Them and Adam and Eve, one of the first ones to send us a crap load of stuff for the show back a million years ago now.
Yeah, I remember all that stuff they sent. That was crazy. BRB.
Can't see you tomorrow.
We'll be gone by then.
No, you gotta stay around. I have something very important to tell you.
Don't forget your scratch offs.
A 15-year-old and a 13-year-old were driving that car.
They did decent for.
Well, it said they had stole one car, returned it, and then stole another one.
Another one.
And I believe that is all she wrote, Creed.
Is that idea?
That's it for today. We did make it past 4:30, which is, I guess, an accomplishment unto itself. I will be removing B Shop for a second. Oh, no, there we go. We're going to jump a little. Jump a little longer. There we go. Pull Bishop down. Oh, Creed, did you stop here and jump in the water while you was?
No, that's way up in Vermont. Tom Watts. Great artist, by the way.
Is it Watts or Waits?
Tom Waits.
Okay.
Been a very long time. I'm pretty sure that Bish likes him too.
Mm-hmm.
I think that is I actually discovered him. I like this guy down here just just taking it in.
Wait for some kid to split their head open, jumping into this water.
Thinking about just taking one of his shoes off and just dipping a foot in the water.
Oh, by the way, Creed, our CB show email just received an email that we just bought a MacBook Pro. So,
okay, yeah. So, give them all of your Amazon info and
I can't
call Jim Browning.
I've got to contact some guy named Peter Hug. Peter Hug
at am.zona.
Peter Hug.com. Thank you, Peter.
Thanks, Peter. Appreciate that. Well, guys, happy to be back. Appreciate you hanging out with us. We got to chase 5 days a week, of course, Monday through Friday, 4:05 East. CB show email, gmail.com is where you send in your phishing emails, and Mikey will click on basically anything sent.
Absolutely.
To him.
Nothing I won't.
I did you ever admit to clicking on the one that Jason had sent over? Did you admit that one?
Yeah, I did. I said I had clicked it and I immediately changed my password. Yeah, I don't even know what it is now, so I know it's safe.
Love it. Almost guaranteed I will not be jumping on for some slots tonight. However, We'll probably do some Thursday, Friday. Got a nice little balance in there, and so look forward to that. Normal schedule tomorrow. What are we at? Wednesday, right? Already?
Wednesday, which will mean we'll be doing a voyage, catching up on all the stuff on the Discord, which I did keep up with while you were gone. So yeah.
Bishop is not coming back, Carol.
Yeah, he will not be back. He's lying. Them's lies, Carol. Them's lies. And before we go, can I go ahead and take a moment and thank everybody who has joined us today? And if I have ever offended anyone here, let me be very serious for a minute. I am sorry.
You want some sad music or something? Or?
Please.
It'll be a second.
I've got to.
I wasn't ready. I've
got to apologize. It's come to my attention that I may have said some things that insulted and hurt feelings of those people in the audience. I would never do so intentionally. Let me be the first to say, I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I feel like it didn't work out as well as I hoped.
What? Sorry about that.
I felt like I didn't do a good enough job. But hopefully I did. Come on back.
Sounds like you did. A lot of people said did a great job. I just gave it a crap about that. I'm glad. Hey, to be able to hold it down an entire week was fantastic. Didn't miss much at all.
No, we didn't.
It's funny, Haley. Sometimes things can be taken out of
context.
Out of context very quickly. It's very funny. A lot of things that are said, you can twist them whichever way you want. And it's the same thing. Listen, if Bishop was here, he'd tell you too. I've sat at comedy shows where people have just completely flipped the script and went off over something that the rest of the entire audience found funny and understood and got. It's weird. And we've also noticed too, we noticed this a lot more with being on YouTube, having you guys in the comments and being so close, so much interaction. You're able to get feedback very quickly. Well, a lot of people take things, and listen, just like texting somebody, you can sound like a dick, you can sound like an asshole, even though you're being super nice. Somebody that's having a bad day is going to turn that around and, on you. I don't know. It's weird. And that is the world that we live in now. Trust me, I'm happy that we did the show that we did back when we did, because we got away with a lot, made a lot of jokes, made a lot of funnies. And
definitely couldn't today, for sure.
Not even 1/10 of it,
not even close.
Unfortunately, a lot of people that take something wrong or take it out of context to use it as their own. I don't even know how and what exactly was said, but I just know how this works and I've seen it unfold numerous times. Kind of ruins it for everybody else, because then it's like, well, you know what? I'm not going to sit here and take it. I'm not going to sit here and make a bunch of jokes or say something funny, things that come to my mind if you're going to hurt somebody every single time you do that. That's in the crowd. And it's an unfortunate place that we're in this world where it's just anything you say can offend anybody at any time, especially with a lot of craziness that's happening in the world. Not everybody's there 100%. You know what I mean? Under a lot of stress and a lot of things happening. So it's tough.
But in all sincerity, I say nothing out of being malicious or ugly or
of course not. And anybody that's
slur.
That's been on this channel long enough should know that and understand that and understand the humor and or where that comes from. Anything. But yeah, it's kind of
we're the first ones to pick on ourselves. I mean, so quickly.
Absolutely. Oh, so it was just kind of weird, kind of crazy, that it was taken the way that it did. And it seems that it was only one person that was offended out of
I hope so.
Hundreds.
I hope so.
But like I said, I mean, it's unfortunate when something like that happens, because then you want to be even more reserved to not. And listen, at the ages that we're at now, we don't want to deal with any of that. That's just like in the beginning when we started up this channel and started with drama in the Discord like you wouldn't believe, and not just one thing.
No,
There
a
was
lot of
numerous
things.
And I said to Mikey, I think we were all look at this show off.
Look at this 2-for-1 sale.
Damn. But I said to Mikey, I said, dude, if viewers are going to go rogue and create a bunch of issues between themselves and bring us all in on that, twist stories, make things crazy, make us have to go and investigate a bunch of stuff to piece it together to find out the real story. I said, this kind of shit, man. No, no, thank you.
Yeah.
Love you all, but holy crap. 20 years ago? Sure. Now?
No,
Lord.
no, and no for sure. But you know what? For the vast majority of everybody that enjoys what we do, thank you. I couldn't thank you guys enough. You guys are awesome.
We appreciate every bit of it.
And even the people I make mad, I appreciate you just as much because it happens. But
well, it's very easy, I guess, to pick something out and just run with it. And it's weird. And it happens. I get it. And hell, I've done that here on the show numerous times with comments, the way that I read them or read them or took them. It happens. But you also got to look at the full page of things and say,
the context that it was used and what was going on at the time.
Not just that, from the person that you've spent a lot of time with and understand. I don't know. It's just it's weird. It is what it is. But and it's true. People nowadays, it is different. It's a very, very different world that we live in, and unfortunately, it makes it harder and harder to ever really entertain, or at least not. I don't mean like going out of our way, because we're not sitting here being well, somebody had said we're trying to be funny. I don't really think that's more of a conversation, sitting around hanging out. Not, you don't walk into doing any of these things and say, oh, today I gotta make some jokes and make sure everybody laughs a lot.
Everything we say is basically what we'd say if it was just us, just sitting
very
here.
Very much so.
We don't script anything out. We don't plan anything out. We just go.
Even though since day one of doing this show, people still think that we script and edit, and I ain't got time for that. I don't even know how to edit videos. So.
I don't either. Yeah, I can cut something off the front and something off the back, but don't ever give me something to take out the middle. One and done.
Roger, how about that hasn't that's made it through and hasn't been canceled at this point? I mean, even you take one of those jokes out of the hundreds in that movie, and for some reason Mel Brooks has been but he tells a lot of Jew jokes. I heard that
well, he can, I guess.
Yeah. What? No, you can't. I mean, I would love to, but yeah, it isn't going to happen. It's going to be it is a thing. Haley, I've never tried that. However, I think that I would do okay. Maybe not right off the bat.
Never surfed, but I'm sure you've done like boogie board or something like that. And what kid hasn't?
Well, I rode skateboards for a long time and then snowboarded for many, many years. So
you'd be fine.
I mean, I understand there's a difference, but it's still you're carving through water like you're carving through snow or carving on a skateboard. So
the carver,
the carver. Anyways, that was nice of you to say what you did. Did you receive any other feedback though? Seriously,
other than silent treatment.
Something that was said and it wasn't something that you harped on, right? It was just something you said, and
it was said, and I never thought anything else about it until I received an email. Never thought twice about it.
Well, then when Mikey didn't hear back from everybody, he's thinking that everybody else is mad. I know enough people would just at least have enough respect to say, yeah, that was kind of crappy. Be careful. But it shows everybody's very confused in the chat, has no idea. They were all here.
That's good. You
know what I mean? So I don't know. Like I said, it is what it is, and please keep offending. Well, we're probably good at that.
I'm definitely.
I don't know.
For at least another one.
To take something lighthearted and then turn that into saying that you're something else, and that it's kind of crazy. So it is what
especially
it is.
Not knowing someone's background or why they say something. Just it's a little presumptuous, I guess. And I was like, man, people should give me a little more credit than that, especially if they know what we do and how we do the voodoo that we do so well.
And mine too, and I know Bish and Mikey all the same. And like I said, there's another part of this where when we all get together, like when we're all comfortable in doing our things on the OG show and just kind of riffing together, that's where you're gonna find some things that'll probably piss you off. That show is kind of separate from everything else that we do, if that makes sense. And yeah, sometimes something's gonna come out that probably will offend you at some point, even during a chase or hangout or any of that. It's gonna happen. We do things differently. This is a whole different world that we're in. Beautiful bikes, by the way.
Those are awesome. They're like big wheels for big kids.
They really are. Although that's a lot of work in 90-degree weather in Florida, but you know.
Wheels only spinning like this much in the front, and you're just pumping away.
Well, that and Carol, that's the same with us, right? I mean, just listen, when you don't have to sit around and crack jokes. You sit around with a bunch of friends that like each other and have stories and whatnot. That is funny on its own.
That's all you need, really is. That's all you need.
Anyway,
by the way, can you guys?
Yeah,
there's 100 people left here. Can you go ahead and start sending us stuff for the mailbag? I received some today. Send over your emails. Tell us how I've offended you or not offended you over the
or always left you satisfied,
or leaving you satisfied every single time. Send it over to cbshowemail@gmail.com as well, and just put in the title mailbag, and then I'll know you want to include it in said mailbag.
Tomorrow night, the OG show, the show that started it all. Did Knox still profusely say that he was not high the other night on edibles?
He kind of dodged it a little bit. Somebody made mention of it, and he just went around it. But Carol, did you watch that? You need to watch it back, because Carol asked him an amazing question about would he rather date a woman who was fat but had a great personality or something like that, or a skinny woman that had a terrible personality. And I was like, oh, get ready for the world's biggest lie right now. He's about to just lie through his teeth, smile about it.
What did he do? What did he say?
It really would depend. Either, probably, there's a lot of factors that go into that. He and hauled his way through it. I'd give you look, my face always looks confused. That's nothing new.
He was full of crap. He sat there. He didn't say a word the whole night. You could just see it in his eyes.
Oh yeah, he was blazed out of his gourd for sure. No lies.
Should we just keep this up the whole time and just leave it?
I mean, I don't know. I bet I can't even unmute his microphone. I was going to say I've been listening to things in his house. But I can't even unmute
that'd be funny, wouldn't it? Because that happened to Knoxville, not mistaken. Jesus, not mistaken.
He left his camera and everything on.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if any live chases pop off tonight, we'll be here to jump on it. I'm actually got a whole wide open evening. So, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I know, right?
Well, I will most likely see everybody tomorrow at 2 p.m. for Voyage. We got a chase. Of course, the OG show.
Busy day tomorrow.
Yeah, looking forward to
some
it.
rest.
Great to see everybody. Yeah, I know I need a creative.
That guy looks like a hitman right there.
How bad are we talking?
He did say that. What's her BMI?
The one great thing about Knox, though, when you get into certain things that you're discussing with him, no matter the answer, it's going to be funny. He's either going to try to lie or he's going to try to tell you what you want to hear, with certain discussions. I'm not saying like in everyday life that Knox is really that way. I'm just saying that when put on the spot, in other words, like a question like that, anyway he answers, it's going to be gold because it's and then it'll probably change in 5 minutes, halfway through the answer too. That's funny.
That person hauling ass on that 3-wheeler. I don't know how many people they've taken out with those things. Imagine getting hit just like in the heel of your foot by one.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, like a shopping cart. All right. Well, we're gonna let Cree go sleep and spend quality time with his loved one. Yeah, I'm in timeout. That's why I have been doing the past 2 days. I haven't done a daytime show. I've been bored.
Been in hiding.
I'm laying low. All right, guys. Well, until next time, please.